It's the radio guy, Mike Prince. Welcome to another episode of the Mike Prince Show right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. You can follow me on Twitter at the Mike Prince Show. The YouTube channel is Open Mic Broadcast Network, and the website, obnradio.com. Don't forget our 24-hour dial-in message line, 713-570-6736. And without any further delay, we'll jump right into today's episode. Big MLB announcement in regards to Mr. Kerrick Jackson. He will be the president, newly formed division of minor league baseball, to help expedite the gameplay. We're going to reach out to see if we can get him secured on the Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union hotline. Meanwhile, other news going on in the world of athletics, in particular that on the hardwood. How about what the Texas Southern Tigers did on last night, victorious over Wyoming? Tigers with the 76-74 victory continue to shake up the world when it comes to their hardwood performances. There were no other games scheduled on last night as far as the SWAC was concerned, but the slate for today looks rather inviting. 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, the Prairie View A&M University Panthers continue their Louisville, Kentucky tour. They'll take on University of North Carolina, Greensboro. Mississippi Valley will take on Grand Canyon. That tip-off will be at 8 p.m. On the women's side of things, Alcorn fell short to Wichita State by the score of 71-53. And Louisiana Tech was victorious over Grambling by the score of 79-69. Today's matchup will have Central Arkansas, representing the Southland Conference, taking on Arkansas Pine Bluff. 6 p.m. is the tip-off time for that one. Mark your calendars for December 20th, 2020. The Prairie View Athletic Club extends an invitation for you to come out and learn more about the Prairie View Athletic Club and how it operates, proudly supporting PV Athletics since 1986. Be a part of something special. For more information, dial 936-857-5817. To take this time to recognize our sponsors and supporters at the Open Mic Broadcast Network: Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union, Temple of Refuge Ministries, Prairie View Athletic Club, Attorney Lee Van Richardson, Purple Drip Daiquiri and Grill, Diva Skin Conditioner, Help in Hands Lawn Service. Thank you for your support of our local and regional coverage of student athletics here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. In the NFL on last night, Seattle victorious over Philadelphia 23-17. Of course, you may have heard by now that Pittsburgh and Baltimore Ravens game has been moved to Wednesday. Early kickoff time for that one. 2:40 Central Standard Time is the kickoff time, and that game will take place on NBC. Of course, COVID is dictating how, if anything, goes at this stage of the game. So truly a lot going on right now. We're going to keep you posted as stories develop right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
This is Rob Butler with your Southland Report. I haven't talked much about it in recent weeks, but there could be a major shakeup at the SCS level involving 4 Southland Conference schools and Tarleton State. Abilene Christian, SFA, Sam, and Lamar from the Southland Conference. Tarleton State is in the WAC. They're competing as an FCS independent in football this year. Now, apparently, these other 4 schools have been extended invitations to join a new WAC football conference. But the question remains, will this conference be an FBS conference eventually, or will it compete at the FCS level? Other schools from the West Coast and Big Sky Conference have been mentioned as possible expansion candidates. This proposed conference realignment reminds me of when the old Southwest Conference broke up in 1994. Baylor, A&M, Texas, and Texas Tech left to form the Big 12. But there's also a rumor that Central Arkansas will become a member of the Atlantic Sun Conference. So that would leave the Southland Conference at 10 football-playing schools. One factor not to be overlooked in mid-major realignment is the Texas A&M system. If the Texas A&M University system wants three of their schools, that's Tarleton State, Texas A&M Corpus Christi, and West Texas A&M in one conference, which would be the WAC, they could probably make it happen. Of course, Texas A&M Corpus would need to add football. On a personal level, I'd like to see an FCS Super Conference comprised of schools from the SWAC and the Southland Conference. Now, I'll be talking more about conference realignment in the weeks ahead. That's Rob Butler, Open Mic Broadcast Network.
We got a Lions Den report coming right now from Athletic Director Danita Rogers of the Langston Lions. We'll hear that and be right back with more of today's episode.
Hey, greetings, everyone. Greetings from the Lions Den. This is Donita Rogers, Director of Athletics at Langston University. I hope all of you were able to connect with family and friends during the week of Thanksgiving and are now ready to prepare for the upcoming Christmas holiday season. I know, right? Wrap your head around it. It's December this week. After Christmas break, we, as well as most of the members of the Sooner Athletic Conference, are going to attempt to play all sports in the spring. Except for our outdoor sports, our competitive season will be abbreviated and mostly consist of conference play. Men's and women's basketball are scheduled to open up the first week of January, and our track and field teams are scheduled to compete in Kansas on the second Saturday of January. This all looks great on paper, but we know how hard the pandemic has impacted the world of sports. Our students finished their on-campus portion of learning last Friday, and they all returned home to complete the remainder of the semester virtually. Please stay tuned for future updates from the Den. Remember, you'll be able to find your latest Lion news at www.langstonsports.com or follow us on social media by using @LangstonSports. Hope you guys have a wonderful week. Look forward to talking to you, and hopefully you'll get to join us when the Lions hunt again next semester.
And we thank Ms. Rogers for dropping us the Lions Den report here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We got some catching up to do with her. She has one story to share with you, and we can't wait to let her unleash that for you guys. And speaking of stories to share, we have a very special show coming up for you. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag just yet, but you will hear it before the week ends, if the Lord says the same and the creek don't rise. But I am excited for what lies ahead. We want to remind you guys to help support those who help support us here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union, Temple of Refuge Ministries, Attorney Lee Van Richardson, Helping Hands Lawn Service, Prairie View Athletic Club, Purple Drip Daiquiri and Grill, and Diva Skin Conditioner located at divafeet.com. I am going to exit stage left for right now. Thanking you guys so much for joining in. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, the Open Mic Broadcast Network. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince, and as always, you guys be blessed. We'll see you on the other side.